Chicos, it's Aspen Cavalli, and welcome back to my channel, Aspen Cavalli, also known as the Aspen Cavalli Show. It's the princess, the goddess. Yes, 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 yes. Can y'all tell what my favorite color is? Like, I love pink. Like, I literally love pink. If I could be pink, like, literally, I am the color pink. I'm pink and caramel. Pink, 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 pink. Okay, so wait, I gotta put my pink lip serum on. This is amazing. This is actually coming from my makeup line coming out, y'all. Because I literally the only makeup I do, I like the CC cream by Juice Beauty, which I need to do a video. Oh my gosh. CC cream by Juice Beauty, my fun funky lashes, my powder brows, and then I just fill them in, lip serum, lip plumper, and I'm looking into like getting fillers. I don't know. Comment below. What should I do? Should I get fillers or just keep using lip plumper? I'm so into like plastic surgery, y'all. I'm not like into it, but yeah, I am into it. But yeah, so let's dive right in. Let's jump in. You know how I do. Why I became a phone sex operator. Ring, ring, ring. Let the phone stop. Oh, keep on calling me no more. But why did I become a phone sex operator? I know it sounds so outdated. I know you're like, people still do that. I thought that wasn't a thing. Let me tell you, it's big, it's booming, and it's definitely an untapped market in the adult industry. Yes, I'm a webcam model, but my foundation, like I literally I started rolling in the dough, rolling in the dough with phone sex, because it's it's as old as time, but I don't think it's never, even with technology, even with it, I don't think it's ever going to go out of style because a lot of people, they like discretion, privacy. It can be a little crazy. It can be. I know on the site Talk to Me, there were a lot of weirdos. And here's the thing, when you get into the adult industry, if you want to get into it, you have to have boundaries because there are people, in my We Cam Girls interview, I was interviewed about, 2 years ago. And, you know, I stated as a cam girl, I learned you have to have boundaries. And same with being a phone sex operator. Sure, that person doesn't see you, but I'm just like, you have to have boundaries because some of the things that they want to talk about, they want to talk about taboo things. They want to talk about shit. I'm just like, the police, hello? Like, why are you, seriously, the police, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, but here's the thing. You have to put, like, and that's what I put, like, if you're interested in being a phone sex operator, have boundaries. If you know you have boundaries, like, I have boundaries. There were points where I'm just like, all right, I'm getting on the line, I gotta make money, but I'm just like, I'm not just gonna say and do anything, and I'm not going along with this. And I'm more of a dominant person, so I like to take control. And I'm like, no, we're not talking about this. So we're going to talk about, if you see on my profiles, I have, okay, this is what I offer. I offer Findem services, the girlfriend experience, this, that, and the third. I don't do age play. I don't do race play. I don't do none of that because I'm just not comfortable with that. I don't even think that should be a topic. I don't like that. That's just my opinion. But yeah, you have to have boundaries. But I became a phone sex operator because I thought about like little flings and relationships I had, and I've done it with guys. So if they're like away, I was talking to a guy and he like went away to New Orleans, and then he was like, hey babe, like I'm horny, da da da. And we just get on the phone, or I would be texting him or sexting him, or yeah, I get on the phone and he'd be like, yeah. And and then we go from there. And I'm just like, I've done this for free. I can get paid for this. People say that I have a great voice. Guys, I literally had a guy say, I literally melted at the sound of your voice. And I'm just like, okay, I have a great voice. I can profit off of this. Because a lot of times you have to paint a picture and create a fantasy when you're on the phone. I think it's actually kind of harder than being on webcam because you're literally like saying these these words and these things, and you're like, yes, you know, they're asking you, what do you have on? You can't just say a black bra and panties. You're like, I know I've said I have on, it's painted to me, I have on a lace bra that's cupping my breasts ever so tightly, and my thong is wedged between my butt, and this, that, and the third. Like, I literally, and I'm a reader, so I have a way with words. I know how to paint that picture, and I literally can paint an entire world for somebody, whereas though they, you know, they're right there. So I actually think that phone sex is a lot harder than being on webcam. Like, with webcam, yeah, you have to keep the chat going. But they're all equally, like, it's work. But I just think that being on the phone, you know, I've had guys ask me, okay, what's your cup size? What do you look like? What's your height? What's this? I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm at a job interview, or am I getting fingerprinted? I don't know. But they want to know how long your hair is, what's the color, the shape of your lips. Like, you're literally an author at this point, but you're on the phone and you're doing this with words. So I've done this before, and that's why I became a phone sex operator, because I'm like, okay, this is good money. You get paid by the minute. You can set your rates, and I've done this for free, but fuck that. I'm not going to do that for free anymore. I'm going to profit off of my sexy voice and my storytelling, because they don't see your face. Sometimes they see your face on the profile, but 10 times out of 10, they're like, oh, I didn't even see your profile. I just like the sound of your voice. And I'm like, shit, okay, I really have to describe what I look like, you know, how I'm sitting on the bed. Like, you just can't say I'm laying on the bed. I've said one day I'm sprawled out on the bed, spread eagle, thinking about you. Like, literally, it's telling a story through words over the phone. So yeah, I became a phone sex operator because it's fast money, and I'm a great storyteller, and I'm good at what I do. So guys, you know, I am an avid reader, and I love thrift books. Shout out to thrift books. I have this book called The Fine Art of Erotic Talk. Amazing book if you are interested in becoming a phone sex operator. It literally, on the back, it says, explore the passionate power of words. So this literally, I love it. This is how to entice, excite, and enchant your lover with words. It's by Bonnie Gabriel. So it's really good. Yeah, you can find it on thrift books. And it helps me. I go back and I reference it. I think I still gotta finish it. Yeah, they got like one chapter where it's called like Talking Dirty. I have so many books from thrift books. I'm gonna make a video about how much I love thrift books and books. But who's a book lover? And comment below, have you heard of this book? Because yeah, I was just like looking for books to help me, you know, because I feel like I'm always a student. I'm the rookie end of that. But I'm just like, I still want to fine tune my skills, and I don't want to get comfortable. I want to continue to be this wonderful, exotic storyteller over the phone. So this definitely, there's power in words and how you say it and just how you paint that picture. So definitely, if you are a phone sex operator, want to brush up your skills, or want to become a phone sex operator, The Fine Art of Erotic Talk is that book. And then also with thrift books, they'll show you other books. So it's so many other books on like erotic talk, but I'm like, okay, one book at a time. I still have books I have to read, and I have to finish that one because I didn't finish it. I have to finish it, but it's great. Yeah, also just having a script is great too. Like, I write scripts, just questions to ask, like, okay, what's your favorite sport? What was your first sexual experience like? Or sometimes it doesn't have to be. I know I had a conversation with a guy. It was like for 5 hours, and it was $2 a minute, and we talked for 5 hours, and we literally talked about his day. We talked about his problems at work. We talked about sports. We talked about just everything. Those are the best conversations, when it's not just all about erotic this and erotic that. Like, these are people that are literally just want to talk. And when you tell people, like, or people hear about, you know, phone sex operators, they're like, oh, they're just horny, desperate men on the line. It's literally not the case. You have some that are like that, but most of the time, people they just want regular conversations. I've talked to lawyers that travel and they don't have time to, date. I've talked to guys who frequently travel for work. I've talked to doctors. I had one doctor and he literally I guess he was on his break or something and he just needed a little quick, oh my gosh, I just need to, blow off some steam. And of course it was erotic, but I understood because this gentleman and we would talk a lot. We haven't talked in a while, so I guess he's busy or whatever. But yeah, I was just like, wow, that was quick. So it was like a couple of minutes, but he left me a huge tip because he was just like, thank you, I didn't mean to leave so hastily, but I had to get back. I'm like, okay. So I've met a lot of people and I haven't even like physically met these people. Like I'm just like, yeah. And sometimes they become lifelong, my nose itches, lifelong friends. I know I have this one client, I don't even want to call him a client. He's like a good friend and his name is Big Papa. And I met him through the site Arouser. And I mean, it's been how long? But it's been so long. And I thank you for just following me throughout my journey, spoiling me with tips, real big, real big. Yeah. But yeah, Big Papa's been with me through the beginning. And I call him Big Papa. There is a fun story. One of his favorite songs is I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa by Biggie Smalls. And so I would like do a little twine on camera and twerk. And he was like, that's my favorite song. And I'm like, all right. So we're just going to call you Big Papa because you love it when I call you Big Papa. And I ran with that. But yeah. Being a phone sex operator, it ties into being a webcam model. It's literally, but I feel like you have to put in more effort, to me, because you have to paint this picture and then you want to keep the conversation going. Like when I had the person, like I have people on the phone for hours at a time. When you can hook that person and then you don't have anything, you don't run out of things to talk about. I mean, you're getting that money. You're getting that money. You do the math. You $2 a minute and you on the phone for 5 hours. Come on, babe. We caked up. That's easy. You know how they say easy fucking money? Easy fucking money, like for real. But I enjoy it. There are times where I had to hang the fuck up on people. Like I'm like, ew, that was disturbing. Fuck no. But that was when I first started out and I didn't put any how can I put it, like stipulations on what I do. And I just thought people would have the sense. I'm like, don't be fucking calling me up talking about you want to do race play or shit like that. Like, no, I just thought they would have common sense, but people have their different fetishes and kinks and things like that. So I'm just like, okay, let me start putting what I do. So that way, if you look on my profile, when you look on my profile, you know not to fucking come at me with that bullshit. So some sites that I'm on I Want Clips. I do a lot of phone work there and you can like set up fetish clips. It's good for like femdom work, find them. Guys pay you to talk to them like shit, or you can be worshipped, which is super fun. Also, I'm on Night Flirt. Night Flirt is one of the OG phone sex operator websites. But yeah, so like, you can pay to bid and get your profile at the top, but I don't have to do that. I have my clients, whether they're new or regular, and sometimes I get like the paid messages so we can just like sex, which is super fun, super easy. I was on Arouser. I was on there for a good, almost 2 years. Then I got fucking put off. I got put off because this guy was like, when do you go on? And I was like, check my Twitter. You can see my schedule. They're gonna put me off saying, oh, you're trying to get him off the app. I'm like, girl, these people, if they want to go off the app and talk to you, they will find a fucking way. Like most of the clients that I've had, they're like, I found you and I want to talk to you personally. Like, I don't want to go through the app. And one guy, we're gonna call him Piano Hands. He was super cute white guy. And woo! I've actually met a lot of people off these sites. So I met him from Arouser and he would like cash at me hundreds of dollars. And I know you're probably like, bitch, what you do for that money? Literally, I just sent nudes, or we would like sex, or I would send like a video saying, hey, da da da, and then he would send me a video. He's super cute, super cute. But dang, I got like, cause I miss him. And sometimes that's another thing with being a phone sex operator. You can get attached to some clients, whether you're doing find them and or whatever you're doing, because you like, damn, like we done built this relationship and now you done disappeared. Like the fuck, miss you, boy. But yeah, he sent me this video of him playing piano, and it was such a beautiful song, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, you play piano? Like we would talk for hours. Like I literally would just, like, if I'm working out or if I'm in bed and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm going out. Or I'm laying, and he was like, okay, well, here's some money. I'm like, okay. And I think one time I told him one time that I wanted this bra from Fredericks of Hollywood, and he sent me some money, and he was like, just get 4 of them. And I was like, really? Well, thanks. And then he sent more money. I'm just like, okay, keep going. But yeah, piano guy, he literally, we met from off the site. So I'm just like, this guy, and he was flat out about it. He was like, I want to talk to you off the site. And I'm like, y'all didn't put me off the app for what he said. He said it, not me. Okay, so then this guy, I think he was from Chicago. It was a black guy. And then all he said was, when do you go on webcam? And then live on webcam or something with Arouse. And I was like, just check on my Twitter. And then they got rid of me. I was like, dang, and he was one of my best clients too. I was just like, damn, I was like, wow, okay. Who else did I meet? Oh, I met Big Papa from Arouser. Who else? It's a lot of people. Talk to me. You just gotta cipher. There's a lot of weirdos, a lot of weird situations, but once you put stipulations, then, you know, you're good to go. With Talk to Me, you have to do 300 minutes first before your profile can be active, but you're still getting paid with those 300 minutes. And at the time, I had nothing but time. So I'm just like, okay, I can do 300 minutes. Boom. I would walk around. I would jump rope. I would work out while I'm on the phone. And yeah, they have different ways where you can promote your Talk to Me profile. That's kind of one of the OGs in phone sex the operating industry too, which is Talk to Me. Yeah, so that's great. I have this we're gonna call him Mr. Las Vegas. So he lived in Vegas. I don't know if he lives there now, but he had got a little too attached and started getting crazy. Like, we still talk, but I had to give him a minute. He was like, when are you gonna come? When are you gonna come visit me? And we're gonna do this. He was an older gentleman. I was just like, I've never met anybody. I've never met any of these people. I'm pretty sure some of them would be nice, but I don't have time to meet. And 2, if I don't feel like meeting, I'm just not meeting, like, whatever. But, yeah, he was just like, you're playing games. The last girl that was on the site, she met with me and we did this and that. I'm like, okay. He was like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm like, okay, well, that's unfortunate because you pay well and we have a great connection and we built a relationship. So, okay, you're making yourself mad. And then we didn't talk for like a month and a half, and then he was like, I miss you, Aspen. I miss you, my princess, my doll. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you miss me, I know. But yeah, Talk to Me is great. I Want Clips, Night Flirt. I'm on So Spoiled. So So Spoiled is great. Expanded, they are UK based. My nose is like itching. Sorry. But yeah, So Spoiled, Expanded is great. It's really, I made more money on So Spoiled than OnlyFans. But yes, the Loyal Fans is great. It's amazing. What else? I have, when you go on my Twitter, you'll see I have so many links. Because I'm spread out. It is also great as a phone sex operator, as a webcam model, to be spread out. Sites, they shut down. Pay sites, the gift sites, they shut down without a blink of an eye. You know, they might lose the bank that they're banking with, like the contract or whatever. I've gotten emails like, oh, we're shutting down, or oh, we frozen this, or no. I wouldn't put your Louboutins in one closet anyway. So always be spread out. It's great to have different avenues, because I know when one site is slow, I'm on another. Sometimes I'm like, I'll put on my Twitter, phone lines are open wherever you want to go. Phone lines are open. Because at first I would be like, try to separate and be like, okay, I'm gonna go on this site for an hour and go on this site I'm like, look, it's up for grabs. Whatever site, whoever calls on that site, that's where I'm gonna be at. I know I was on 3 sites in one night. So at one point I was doing like 1 hour or 2 hours on one site, and then I got calls on the other site. So I'm just like, it's good to have multiple phones too, but if you can't, that's fine. Just be like, hold on, I'm gonna get right back to you. But yeah, it's fun being a phone sex operator. I like to take the extra mile to promote. So I know I started my podcast, and Talk to Me, they have this guide where you can promote, and they're like, you can start a podcast, you can start a Tumblr. And and I was like, okay, where do I start with being a phone sex operator? And I always wanted to do a podcast anyway. So I'm like, wait, this is perfect. And I've actually gotten clients from having a podcast and saying, oh, you can call me here. Like that movie For a Good Time Call. That's a great movie to watch, For a Good Time Call. And Girl 6. It's a Spike Lee movie. It's great. It's about phone sex operators. But yeah, like I just took the extra mile to promote, because they can get a sample of your voice, they can get a feel for your personality. Like I've had guys call me and they're like, yeah, I found you through Spotify, I heard your voice on your show, and yeah, now I'm trying to be a client. I've also had coworkers as clients as well, like when I work little side jobs. I'm hustling at work too, so like yeah. But yeah, I would suggest like making a podcast and just putting yourself out there, or going to different social networks too. I know who is that? I don't know. I know I'm on FetLife, and I promote my phone sex operator profiles and everything. So yeah, it's a lot of promotion and putting yourself out there. If you want to be underground, cool. Just know that sites have certain traffic flows. So you might be on a site that has heavy traffic, you might have a slow traffic site. So it is good to put yourself out there. I love doing it. It's super fun, and it's good on the go, especially like if you're a mom. I know I suggested to this girl, she was like, well, I'm a mom and I don't know, I'm gonna do this with the kids. And I'm like, well, girl, you can wait till they go to sleep and then you can do it. Like you can just do it on the go. You can do it. I know outside, I know when I could be laying down, painting my toes, reading a book, and I get a call. And yeah, but most of the times too, you have to kind of be a lot into it. Like the caller can tell when you're distracted. So yeah, it's good to like be into it. But if they're just saying the same thing, then I'm reading a book or painting my nails, because I'm just like, okay, you keep repeating yourself. It has definitely been a wild ride, especially being a phone sex operator and a webcam model, content creator. Yeah, but I wouldn't change it for the world. So yeah, I just say, if you want to be a phone sex operator, leave a comment below. I'll give you a comment or some sites. I have like referral codes to join phone sex operator sites. You can hit me up through Twitter. Where else? I do have an email in my links. So yeah, if you definitely have some questions, you can leave a comment below. Yes, my royals. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, listen to my Spotify podcasts, and also you can follow me on TikTok. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Ciao.